morning, viewer. Bienvenue. That's the most amazing news. Yeah, 9 hours and 30 minutes ahead of New York, 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of London, 3 hours and 30 minutes behind Tokyo. For more than a century, India's clocks have officially fallen short of the full hour in calculating any time difference it has with most countries. And while it is part of a small group of nations and territories that shares that 30-minute gap, including Iran, Myanmar, and parts of Australia, India is perhaps the most unlikely outlier. The huge South Asian nation geographically spans what would normally be two time zones, but much to the frustration of some groups, it clings to its unusual clock settings, refusing to part ways with a system that has a very complicated past. India's half-hour zone dates back to colonial rule of India, an era when ever faster steamships and trains were shrinking the world. Until the 19th century, India, like most places around the world, operated on every localized times, which were often different not just from city to city but from village to village. But playing a key role in the background was East India Company, a ruthless and powerful British owned trading organization that gradually seized control of large parts of the subcontinent. The East India Company was managing the one of Asia's first observation in Madras, now known as Chennai. By 1792, a decade later, the first official astronomer at this observatory declared Madras time to be the basis of Indian Standard Time. It took a few decades, the advent of steam-powered locomotives and the commercial interests of the East India Company to make that stick through. The railroads an immense sway over the colonial powers, says Geoff Gordon, a senior researcher in public international law at the University of Amsterdam. Before the railroads won the contest for Madras time, there was a contest among the powerful cities, Bombay, Kolkata, adds Gordon. That fight did not last long. Meanwhile, similar debates around the world, driven by the need to better coordinate transcontinental rail travel and improve maritime navigation, led to the establishment of the first international time zones at a conference in Washington, D.C. in 1884. The zones were based around the Greenwich meridian, a line of longitude that runs north-south through the Greenwich Observatory in London. Time zones to east of the meridian are typically later than Greenwich Mean Time, that is called GMT, in hourly increments. Being this exclusive report.